Alright, YouTube, it is Mr. Mean coming at you this fine Wednesday afternoon. It's my lunchtime. I am working from home and I thought I would knock out a video because I just got a goodie in the mail. Draco Drenai. I can never say his name right. He's an eBay. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. He's an Etsy designer and maker of very cool things. You might remember I got my GM screen from him, and he gave all the members of the Meanie Army a nice little discount. I'm going to apologize right off the bat for my throat. If you haven't seen my previous video that I posted the other day, I'm recovering from COVID, and my voice is a little harsh. So a couple of weeks ago, I was down in the cities, Minneapolis, and I picked up at The Source, which is a super awesome game store. I picked up this Critical Role D20, the current campaign, or the Mighty Nine. I'm not quite sure which logo that is. It's not Vox Machina. But anyway, it's a Critical Role D20. It's actually pretty big. And I haven't got a chance to use it yet, but I thought, man, the last time we played a game was a couple of weeks ago, and I was rolling like dog shit. I just couldn't roll anything. We were playing Pathfinder, and I couldn't roll above a 9. It was horrible, and I thought, I've got to penalize these dice. You can burn them, and all it takes is to burn one, and then all the rest usually fall in line. But it's winter here in sunny Duluth, and today we're at a negative 19, I think. So it's cold. Don't want to go outside to burn dice. So I thought I need an incentive to show the other dice that I mean business. And whatever your opinions and your beliefs are on dice karma and your rituals for your dice, we all have them as gamers. We all have these little idiosyncrasies that we do with our dice. Like, I don't like other people touching my dice. Now, it's one thing if I hand you a dice and I show it to you and say, hey, check out my cool die. That's great. I don't have a problem with that. But in the middle of a game, don't touch my dice. That's just me. I know there's a lot of gamers like that, and a lot of people in that same category. But I wanted something to show the dice that I wasn't playing, and I mean serious business. But I needed something because my D20s are rather large. If you remember, I have the Think Geek flashing red D20. When you roll a natural 20, it flashes. Super cool die. Can't get them anymore, and mine still works, so it's awesome. I love it. I use it all the time. And I'm predominantly the GM, so I need multiple dice and stuff like that, So anyway, long story short, I went on the Etsy store looking for dice jails. And if you don't know what a dice jail is, it's literally just a little box that you put your dice in a timeout. You're mad at them, you're upset, you don't want to play with them anymore, you put them in the dice jail. And it's silly, but I really think it's funny, and I think it's cute to have it just sitting on the table in front of you. So, Draco had this one. You can see the barbed wire on it. Goes all the way around. The bottom is plain. And the top, of course, says Mr. Mean. And it came put together. He put it all together for me. So, super awesome. It's made out of, just press board. But it's really nice. It's really well put together. And I was excited, and I opened it, because you open it to put your dice in, and I realized that he put Mr. Mean in the bottom, so I thought that was super cool. So a shout out to him. If you haven't checked out his site, his Etsy store, please do. He's over in the Ukraine, so this is Ukrainian wood, if that makes a difference. He does great work, guys. He does awesome work. His prices are really reasonable. Some of the best prices on GM screens that I've seen anywhere. Who wouldn't love a Wormwood GM screen? But I don't have $400. And I've seen some of these other Etsy stores selling them for $100 to $200, sometimes up as $600. And that's crazy to me. If you have the disposable income, sure, knock yourself out, go buy it. I don't. So, but I like giving this guy business. He's supposedly making me a dice tower that's going to have my logo on it as well. So I got the dice gel, and what I thought was so neat is I was worried because I didn't quite know the size of it, but this is a very large D20, and it fits in there just perfectly, as you can see. So, it's in there. So very excited. That'll be gracing my gaming tables for all the dice to know what's going to happen if you mess up, and you displease Mr. Mean. You're gonna go into the dice jail. Cool. Couple of cool things to announce. I'm going to be running a Black Iron game on Foundry here real soon. So keep a lookout for that on the Discord. It's predominantly where I'll recruit from. I'm going to put a notice up on Facebook as well. For those that don't know, I have a Facebook page now. The link will be down in the doobly-doo, as always. Super happy. Like I said, I'm on the mend. I'm feeling better. I got a couple more minutes, and then I, of course, have to get ready to go back to the grind. But I wanted to get a quick note out and just let everybody know that I'm alive and get another video out. That was just the Dice Jail was super cool. I really like it. I'll put a link to Draco's store down in the show notes. He's also very responsive, usually replies to messages within the same day. He is in the Ukraine, so he's on European time. But super nice guy, takes requests, works with you. I've had some stuff where the shipping hasn't worked out because the post office is utterly incompetent and useless, and we should get rid of them. But I since went and got a UPS mailbox, and I've had all my shipments go there. And amazingly enough, I've had no problems. So I'm going on 2 days now with no mail here at my house because the post office is understaffed and they can't do their job. Amazingly yet, I'm still expected to do my job even though I'm suffering from COVID. So I don't get why we don't hold these business, the post office to the same standards. But that's a rant for a different time. Just leave it to be said that I feel the post office is utterly useless and is beyond contempt as far as I'm concerned. I have no use for them whatsoever. But I wanted to whip out a video real quick. Let you guys know the Black Iron from Feral Games Inc. is going to be on Foundry, and I'm going to be beta testing it. Super excited for that. I will record the sessions. I'm not going to live stream it just in case the software is horrible and it doesn't work right. But Dab is working on it. He's one of the Foundry content producers, and he's a super awesome guy. He's done a lot for Pickpocket Press and their games. So if you're playing either Low Life 2090 or Low Fantasy Gaming on Foundry, you know who Dab is because he's the one who made the data sets. So he's working on the data sets for Feral Games Inc., the Black Iron, and I'm super excited because it is a awesome setting. I've been after Jay to produce this book since 2 years ago, when he showed me some of the concept art, and I was just on him. And he's put out a couple of things for it now, and I think he does have another book in the works. So super excited for that, and I'll hopefully get him on the show to talk about that as it gets closer to fruition. And again, I apologize for my voice. I know I sound very, very raspy and hard maybe to understand, but hopefully I'm coming through nice and clear with my Blue Snowball mic, which is an awesome mic, and I'm very happy for it. So again, like and subscribe. We're over 1,000 subs. Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. Check the doobly-doo for notes, Discord, Patreon. All that information is down there in the notes. Help support the channel any way you can. Use my affiliate link for Drive-Thru RPG. Play in some games that I run. If you are a Patreon, check your mail probably second week of February as I get the addresses from all my Patreons. I'll be sending you a very cool hologram Mr. Mean sticker. I found a sticker company that has some reasonable prices, and I got about 100 Mr. Mean stickers made. So keep an eye out for those if you're a Patreon. If you're a subscriber of the channel, join the Discord. Shoot me a message. Say, hey, Mr. Mean, I want a sticker. Private message me with your address, and we'll see about getting you one in the mail. They're 3 inches round stickers that have the Mr. Mean logo. Super excited for it. It's something silly, but it's just a little way to give back to the community. I'm very happy to have them. So they should hopefully be here the very, very early February, or at the last, I think the end of this week is the end of January, so they may be here as early as Friday or Saturday. I think we've covered it all, guys. Thank you so much, as always. Peace and hair grease. And remember, Mr. Mean says, be nice.